Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into a story that really gets to the heart of a super modern problem. We're talking about trust, technology, and all those unwritten rules that seem to govern our relationships now. It all kicks off with just a simple password, but believe me, it spirals into something way, way deeper. So, before we even get into the story and meet our couple, let's just put the main question right out there. It's the one that's probably at the center of so many arguments in this hyper-connected world we live in. Simple question, right? Is it ever okay to go through your partner's phone? Okay, so let's set the scene. Our story drops us right into the middle of a really tense moment between a couple, Mallory and Malcolm. You can just feel the tension in the air, right? It's thick with suspicion. And what's at the center of this whole thing? A single smartphone. And then Mallory she throws it down. She says the line that I'm sure a lot of us have either heard or said before. To her, this has nothing to do with privacy. Nope, this is just a simple, straightforward test of honesty. But, that kind of demand, it puts Malcolm in a pretty impossible spot. But Malcolm, he fires right back. He completely flips the script on her. He points out the total hypocrisy, reminding her that when he asked for the same thing, she called him insecure. And just like that, the fight isn't about a phone anymore. Now it's about fairness and double standards. And you can tell right away this is not a new fight for them. Not at all. It's really just a symptom of something much deeper, something a lot more toxic. It's like their whole relationship is built on this foundation of constant, low-grade conflict. The shady remarks, the little digs, this whole password thing, it's just the latest battle in what feels like a really long war. And Malcolm? He's just done. He's exhausted. You can tell he's tired of the back and forth, the constant nagging. So really, in a moment of just pure burnout, he decides, you know what? This fight isn't worth it. He just gives in, he unlocks his phone and hands it over. You have to wonder, right? Is he hoping she finds nothing? Or is there a part of him that's kind of daring her to see what's really there? And right here, this is the turning point. This is the moment the whole dynamic just completely shifts. What was just a theoretical argument is about to get very, very real. With just one swipe, everything changes. In a single instant, all those things Mallory might have been suspicious about, they go from being just a bad feeling in her gut to undeniable proof, right there, lit up on the screen. The fight is no longer about what might be on the phone. Oh no, it's about what is on the phone. And yep, it's not subtle, it's not ambiguous at all. She finds exactly what she was afraid she'd find. We're talking late-night DMs, flirty replies. This is concrete evidence of betrayal. These are the kinds of conversations that they clearly cross a major line. So now, with this proof in hand, the whole argument just transforms. It's not about his secrets anymore. Now, it's about his blatant, undeniable hypocrisy. So you can just imagine Mallory, probably with a shaky voice, confronting him. And she's not just calling him out for the DMs themselves. No, she's calling him out on the principle of the thing. She's pointing out that he held her to this impossibly high standard that he himself was secretly breaking the whole time. And his defense? Oh, it's a classic. He tries to say, nah, don't twist it, what I did was different. He's trying to claim that his actions were somehow an exception to the very rules he put on her. But that word different, it just kind of hangs there, right? And it really just highlights the massive problem here. So let's just break it down. The double standard is crystal clear. On one hand, you have what he demanded from Mallory, complete and total loyalty. He was even policing who she could text. But on the other hand, what was he doing? He was secretly doing the exact kind of flirty, secretive stuff that he told her was off limits. And this is where we get to the real heart of the issue, the big takeaway from this whole messy situation. Because the phone was just the thing that set it all off. Here it is. This is the core of it all. The argument is that this fight was never, ever really about a password. It was about the principle. It was about a deep, fundamental misalignment of their values. It's about one person demanding a level of loyalty that they had absolutely no intention of giving back. And this story takes this idea even a step further. It suggests that when you have a partner who is just unaligned with you, someone who doesn't share your core principles about respect and loyalty, that person can actually hold you back. They can block you from growing, from reaching your full potential. So, okay, this whole story, it leaves us with some really important questions to ask ourselves, about our own lives and our own relationships. Which brings us right back to the beginning. After hearing all that, has your answer to the first question changed at all? Think about it. If you get to the point where you feel you have to look through their phone, is the trust just gone? Is it already broken beyond repair? Or is snooping actually a valid way to find out the truth?
And that leads to an even bigger debate, right? Where do you draw the line in a relationship? Is the ultimate goal total 100% transparency, shared passwords, open access to everything? Or is there a basic fundamental right to privacy that everyone deserves, even from the person they love the most?
At the end of the day, this whole story about the password and the principle shows us there are no easy answers here. Just a lot of tough questions about where we draw those lines between trust and privacy. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below.